going to go ahead and get right into it, and we're going to start off with one of my favorite ones, and which is the action game of the year. So this one was pretty lopsided, but I'll go ahead and go over the nominees for action game of the year from the PlayerEssence community. So at fifth place, or we'll just talk about the nominees first. The nominees are Watch Dogs on the Wii U. I'm laughing on that one. Shovel Knights, Kirby Triple Deluxe, Hyrule Warriors, and Bayonetta 2. So coming in at third place with 4% of the votes was Kirby Triple Deluxe for the Nintendo 3DS. Coming in at second place was Hyrule Warriors for the Wii U with 15% of the votes. And of course, number one, coming in at first place with 77% of the vote for action game of the year is Bayonetta 2. And I want to briefly talk about Bayonetta 2 because this is indeed the action game of the year. There were so many cool things about Bayonetta 2 that I loved. The setting was amazing. The graphics were really good. The frame rate was super silky smooth. The combat and abilities, everything about Bayonetta 2 as far as the action game goes, what an action game should be, is in there. Where Ninja Gaiden and Yaiba and all of these other action games kind of faltered a little bit, Bayonetta 2 made sure to be like exactly the essence of what an action game should be. So Bayonetta 2 action game of the year. Congratulations to Platinum Games and Nintendo because they made a fantastic title. So let's go ahead and move on to the next award for platformer of the year. And this one was kind of lopsided as well, but first let's go over the nominees. So we have Armillo for the Wii U, Tesla Grad, Stealth Inc. 2, Kirby Triple Deluxe, Shovel Knight, and Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Those were the nominees. So let's go ahead and get to third place. And once again, Kirby pulling the third place with Platformer of the Year. Kirby Triple Deluxe with 6% of the vote. Moving on, Shovel Knight with 19% of the vote. Still pretty good. And with 71% of the vote for Platformer of the Year. That is Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze for the Wii U. And I want to briefly talk about Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze as well. So my experience with Donkey Kong was very good. I actually played the game twice. I did it on basically a Let's Play of the game live stream back in February. Then I also played through it myself. It is really hard. It is controls perfected. There's a lot of different stuff you can do in the game. The level design is really good. It's pretty meaty for a platformer as far as length goes, and it's super difficult, and that's what you want out of your modern day platformers. It brings back the old school challenge. It brings back the precision controls. It brings back the fluid locked 60 frames per second, beautiful visuals. And I would just say this, I don't have a music of the year or soundtrack of the year, but if I did, I'm pretty sure Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze would win or would be right up there with Super Smash Bros. So I have to hats off to not Platinum Games, that's not them. Hats off to Retro Studios and Nintendo for making this amazing platformer. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze for the Wii U definitely deserves it.